Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers Peter, it's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's Fletcher. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries a measured ball. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And he goes cross-field. And this is Ronaldo. He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Hangs one in. Defending of the desperate variety. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Ibrahimovic wins the duel this time. Stam. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. No, that's been intercepted.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Bruno Fernandes. And that is a little undercooked.
Manchester United definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Ibrahimovic, Rummenigge! Goal! Botafogo!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Botafogo have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Cantona makes a dash for it. Vieira is always looking to break lines. Roberto Carlos. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. And it's Roberto Carlos. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Rummenigge is onto this. Roberto Carlos, impressive jump! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
played now. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, they could break here. Now he's running. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, what has happened here? Lahm. It's a good run down the right. Lovely bit of skill. Botafogo looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Bruno Fernandes. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Ibrahimovic. Tries a shot! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Has been indicated.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, that's fabulous. Roberto Carlos! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That will not.
And he's decided to go for it. And how did he not make it 4? And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Botafogo absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Botafogo looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. So straight into the second half. And it's Fletcher. Rafael Varane. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm. So what can they make of this? Vieira. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Varane gets across to intercept that. Beckham making good progress on the right-hand side. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shot could be on. Gullit. Rummenigge.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Botafogo, gloriously greedy. 3 up and looking for more. No way through. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that has put paid to that. Lahm. That's Vieira. And it's Gullit. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Cantona. Beckham. Cantona. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Gullit. And it's Lahm. Vieira. He's found a way past. Seedorf. That is good alertness. Silvestre, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Beckham. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Spread neatly. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. There's the header! Harmlessly behind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 9, Cantona. Number 27.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Number 11.
Knocks it into space. Šeško.
Number 10.
Strong running down that left flank.
Number 39.
That's good play. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dennis Owen. Number 18. Scholes. Number 7.
And that interception
George
was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Roberto Carlos is flagged offside. Stam. Back towards the middle. And Rooney. Casemiro. Rooney. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can. Manchester United appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. And he is deftly away. Shot at goal! And it's in! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He is through here. And it's Vieira. Great ball, and he's in here. And this is Roberto Carlos. Played into the... Getting up there! Keeper always had the measure of that.
There will be 1 minute.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Silvestre actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Great defending, strong and determined. Bruno Fernandes. Passes short and sharp. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Cantona! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Tries a deft little ball. That is chance, surely! Pullet. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And smartly reclaimed. And it's Seedorf. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Very much a man of this moment. Botafogo yet to have an attempt on goal. Casemiro. And here's Beckham. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, what a mistake! Roberto Carlos. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Silvestre. Stam.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught ball watching there when they should have been picking up the danger man.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Defending was strong and firm. No, that was never going to make it. Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. Big chance, corner. Corner number 2 then. Over to the right flank. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Chance! Ferdinand gets it clear.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Gullit with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ah, that's a fine interception.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Gullit. And it's Gullit. Here's
There will be 1 minute
Mbappe.
added time.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get free. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Bruno Fernandes. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Botafogo unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution.
So off we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now, who's going to... Oh, what has happened here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Hazard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Seedorf. Botafogo come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And he hits the net! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United
Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities, always fancies himself no matter what the situation.
Darren Fletcher, he's a sharp little ball here. And that pass just didn't quite work.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing. And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cantona is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's a poor one. Seedorf. Botafogo still have the cards to affect this game. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Played in. Impressive jump! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Pass somewhat off target. Casemiro. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Hazard gets across and deals with it. Hazard. And he's making progress on the ball. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival, Cristiano Ronaldo. Silvestre. Can he latch on to this? Well read, nice interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Mbappe, and he shoots! And he's stuck it away! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substitution for Manchester United.
The two coaches
13,
are signalling
Bruno
changes here,
Fernandes.
both at the same time.
Number 27.
Just one in it now.
Silvestre.
Well, there's a real
Number
sense that the
9,
momentum has shifted here,
Casemiro.
Peter, and the crowd are
Number
reacting to that now.
Fletcher.
And here's Rashford.
Number 11,
Can he get on the end of this?
Beckham.
No,
Coming
not
on
quite
field,
on the same wavelength.
Number 10.
Oh, he's
Rooney.
been caught on it here.
Number 8. Dennis Owen.
They may end
Number
up with some
39,
regret with this tactic,
Rashford.
but you have to
Number
admire their
23,
commitment to goals.
Varane. Number 29, Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Nice sequence of passes,
Substitution in
this.
progress.
Oh, well played, well played. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a really well-measured ball. Wan-Bissaka stood his ground strongly. Swings it across. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show. Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Irwin, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vieira. It's a promising position. Irwin.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
There will be 3 minutes.
Now
added
it's
time.
Rooney. Irwin has it in a wide position. Can he finish? That's a decent clearance. Vieira. has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Botafogo perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. The end of the game.
And
Reflections.
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Well, that's an excellent interception. And they've switched it over to the other side. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Little pass back. Great vision. Thinks Bruno Fernandes! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Lahm. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Stam. It's not an especially... Oh, terrible pass. He's found the way through. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Denied by an instinctive save.
Rice is offering a wry smile there.
Lahm plays it short. Lahm plays it in. And that is expertly dealt with. Casemiro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bruno Fernandes venturing down the left. And the pass is intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafael Varane. So it is still 0-0. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run. He has a look up. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Beckham can so cleverly bypass the press. Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved. 30 minutes gone. Lahm, and he whips it. Getting up there! Goal! Botafogo! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Casemiro is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Played out wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Botafogo can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Lahm. Oh, that's nice. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's another good win of the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Casemiro. And the counter is on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cantona. This is a promising build-up. And here's Cantona, and this is Beckham.
There will be 1 minute added
Takes
time.
a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. That is a brilliant interception. And he's gone looking for safety. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Botafogo, it's Ibrahimovic! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
O'Shea. Ferdinand. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rummenigge knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. He's had it taken off him. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
O'Shea. And Sylvestre. Cantona quietly There's the header! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have...
Oh no, this does not look good. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
And the finish! Goal! Botafogo! And they get themselves in front! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
9,
movement on both benches.
Cantona. Number
Botafogo
13,
have their
Bruno
lead.
Fernandes.
Shin to shin,
Number
bicep to
22,
bicep, and he wins out.
O'Shea. Number 27, Sylvestre.
Botafogo
Number
perhaps
11,
wondering what the best time is for their next
Coming
substitution.
on the field, number 39, Rashford.
Irwin,
Number 18,
and it's Rashford.
Scholes.
Played out towards the right wing.
Number 23, Varane.
Yeah, he is
Number 8,
always scanning the
Dennis
pitch for
Irwin.
targets.
Number 7,
Yaya Toure.
George Best.
And he's had it
Substitution.
nicked away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Best, he is through here. And this is Scholes. And that has been knocked clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Scholes. And it's Varane. Oh, super ball. And this is Scholes. Ferdinand can get it clear. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Shoots! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Hazard. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Irwin. Scholes looking to pass their way up the pitch. Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos. Best. Varane. Irwin. Irwin running with the ball. That's tidy. And it's Varane. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to belt it away. I think we're just about done here. He came in hard, very hard.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Bale. Can he get on the end of this? And that is as far as it goes. Botafogo pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Your reflections then, Jim.
Botafogo really were very impressive in the way...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
2 added minutes has been indicated. Substitutions taking place. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13, Bruno Fernandes. Number 9, Cantona, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 27, Silvestre. Number 11, Beckham. Coming on the field.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.